When we turn 50, we start to think differently about our health. Problems that used to seem trivial, such as bloating, fatigue after eating, or high blood sugar, become important signals to the body. Have you ever had the following experience? You ate a simple bowl of rice or cereal, and within an hour you feel lethargic, want to lie down, palpitations, or even lightheaded. This is a sign of a sharp spike in blood glucose. And the first thing many people hear in response is, stop eating rice. But here's the paradox. It's not the rice that's to blame. It's the way it's cooked and eaten. Modern research shows that rice can be not harmful, but very useful, especially if you are over 50. It all depends on how to cook it, what to combine it with, what variety to choose, and even when to eat it. So today I'm going to show you 5 rice hacks that will help you lower your blood sugar after a meal, improve bowel function, and eliminate bloating, increase energy, reduce drowsiness after a meal, and as a result, feel lighter and younger. These tips are especially useful for those with prediabetes or unstable sugar, people with metabolic syndrome, those who want to reduce their medication burden, and just anyone who over 50. Are you ready? Sit down comfortably with a cup of tea and let's get started. Life hack 5. Chilled rice is a weapon against sugar and inflammation. What happens to rice after cooling? When you cook rice and eat it right away, a large amount of readily available starch enters the body, which quickly breaks down into glucose. The result is a rapid rise in blood sugar, a burden on the pancreas, the release of insulin, and in 1 to 2 hours, a sharp drop in glucose and a feeling of fatigue. But if rice is refrigerated for at least 12 hours, it undergoes a transformation. Regular starch is partially transformed into resistant starch, a type of fiber that is not absorbed in the small intestine, feeds the beneficial bacteria. In the large intestine, reduces the rate of glucose absorption. In studies, people who ate refrigerated and then reheated rice had 20 to 30% lower post-meal sugar levels. How to do it at home. Cook the rice, cool to room temperature. Refrigerate for at least 12 hours. The next day, either eat cold or reheat slightly. Why it's good for older people. Better digested, less bloating, gives a long-lasting feeling of fullness, does not provoke afternoon drowsiness. Recipe, for example, chilled rice salad with avocado, boiled egg, green peas, and a spoonful of olive oil. Simple, satisfying, sustainable. Life hack 4. Oil plus rice during cooking dash. A simple trick that changes everything. A 2015 study in Sri Lanka showed that adding 1 teaspoon of coconut oil while cooking rice reduces its calorie content by 10 to 12%, reduces the glycemic index, promotes the formation of resistant starch during cooking. Why it works. Oil changes the structure of starch, making it less accessible to enzymes that break it down into glucose. Some of the starch, instead of raising sugar, passes undigested and acts as dietary fiber. Which oil is better to take? Coconut oil, as in the study. Olive oil, avocado oil. Not refined. It should contain healthy fats. Proportions. 1 teaspoon of oil for 1/2 cup of dry rice. Cook as usual, then cool, as in hack 1. The effect is even greater. Common mistake. Don't fry rice in oil. This is a different process that increases fat oxidation and loses the benefits. The oil should be added to the boiling water during cooking. Bonus. Rice with oil is better digested and does not cause heaviness, especially for those with pancreatitis or biliary problems. Life hack 3. The right kind of rice. The difference between sugar and stability. Be honest. What kind of rice do you buy most often? White round because it's the cheapest and quickest to cook? Or maybe long grain for pilaf? But here's what you should know. Different types of rice have different effects on blood sugar. The glycemic index is a measure of how quickly a food increases glucose levels. Ordinary white round rice has a glycemic index of 72 to 89. This is very high, but there are varieties that have a lower glycemic index, up to 50 to 55, are slower to digest, contain more fiber, B vitamins, minerals, do not cause a sharp sugar spike, Best rice varieties for people 50 plus, basmati white or brown. Glycemic index 50 to 58, has a thin structure, high amylose content, less starch than round rice. Great for diabetics, brown, unpolished. The grain retains its hull, rich in magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, lots of indigestible fiber. It takes longer to cook, but the benefits are great. Wild rice, technically not rice, but aquatic grass. Very low GI, 45 to 50. Very rich in antioxidants and protein. Good for the gut. Reduces inflammation. What varieties to avoid? Sticky rice, glutinous Japanese rice, very high GI, steamed rice, steam processed, less nutrients. Sashimi rice from sushi, vinegar and sugar added. Tip. In the supermarket, pay attention to the label. Look for the phrases, low glycemic index, high fiber content, unpolished. Better yet, buy rice by weight from eco-friendly stores, where you can try a mixture of basmati and wild rice. It's delicious and healthy. A question for you, dear viewers. What kind of rice do you usually eat at home? Write in the comments. White plain, basmati, brown wild. I don't eat rice at all because I'm afraid of sugar increase. It will be very interesting to know how you use rice in your diet. Your experience can help other viewers. Also write in, have you tried refrigerating rice or adding vinegar to it? What effect did you notice? I read all the comments and the most interesting answers may be included in the next video. Life hack 2. Eat salad or vegetables before your rice, not after. This technique is often underestimated, but it has a powerful effect on blood sugar and gut health. The idea is simple. Don't mix everything on your plate at once. Eat your vegetables first, then your rice or main course. Why it works? Vegetables are rich in fiber. When they first enter the stomach, they form a fiber mesh that slows down the breakdown of starch from rice. Sugar enters the bloodstream more slowly. There are no peaks, no sudden release of insulin. The intestinal microflora improves, especially if these are green vegetables. Broccoli, cabbage, spinach, arugula. In studies where patients ate vegetables before their main course, their post-meal glucose levels were 30 to 40% lower than those who ate vegetables afterwards. How to implement it? Before the main course, a small salad, green, carrots, beets, broccoli. You can add a little olive oil or lemon juice. Then serve rice with protein, meat, egg, fish. A common mistake. Many people eat vegetables as a side dish with rice or after. This does not have the same effect. It is important to start with fiber. This is the key. Life hack 1. Combine rice with protein. Pancreas protection. When we eat only carbohydrates, even slow ones, they quickly raise our sugar levels. But if you combine rice with a source of protein, it slows down the absorption of glucose, stabilizes the insulin response, maintains energy for longer, helps build muscle. Critically important after 50. For example, a plate of rice plus baked chicken, sugar rises much more slowly than if it were rice alone. In 2020, Japanese researchers showed, in a group of elderly people who ate rice plus egg, the glucose spike was 25% lower than those who ate rice alone. Perfect protein combinations: egg plus rice for breakfast or lunch, chicken or turkey plus rice beans, lentils, chickpeas plus rice, vegetarian version, fish herring, tuna plus rice with lemon tofu or tempeh cheese for those who avoid meat. For older people, protein equals not just healthy. It is preservation of muscles, prevention of sarcopenia, fewer falls and injuries better, insulin sensitivity. What to remember: minimize animal fats, lard, sausages, choose light proteins, eggs, fish, legumes, lean meat. Don't forget about plant-based protein sources. They also provide fiber. So friends, even if you are over 60 or 70, you don't have to cut rice out of your life. Instead, use these simple and wise hack strategies. Refrigerate rice before eating. Add a spoonful of oil while cooking. Choose the right kind of rice. Start your meals with vegetables. Combine rice with protein. These habits are like gentle daily therapy, without pills. And it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle that you can control. And now, friends, it's your turn. Write in the comments, which of these life hacks have you already used? And which one are you planning to try for the first time? Do you have your own rice secret? Share it. We will include your experience in the next video. And remember, every comment helps this video reach those who really need it. If you like it, please like and subscribe. On this channel, we talk about complex things in simple language so that your health after 50 is not a problem, but a new start. See you in the next episode.